Alright, welcome back to Life is Strange Before the Storm. In today's episode, we tackle episode 2, Brave New World. And funny story, as you're looking at the screen right now, you can see the little continue button right here. I had actually just recorded an episode, and when I exited the game, ready to start editing, I actually found out that I had done the genius thing of not actually recording the game. I had just recorded audio of myself talking, so I feel so dumb, but I did it, and so we're gonna channel our inner Max and hit that restart button and start from the beginning. Yes, I feel so bad, and a lot of the things that I played through are not gonna come as a surprise to me.
Previously
But
on Life is Strange Before the
we'll do
Storm.
our best.
I can't believe Firewalk is playing a show at the old mill.
I'm gonna teach this little punk some manners.
Hey! Dickhead!
Get the fuck out of here!
Between your grades and your disregard for my rules, I see you slipping. I'm worried.
We don't have to like each other, but you will respect me.
Hello, Black Hell.
Chloe, do something!
Hey, do you know if Rachel is a gamer?
How would you like to join me on a little field trip?
Don't be surprised, Chloe, if one day I'm just out of here. Let me know if you need an accomplice.
Damn, they are really going at it.
You remember that guy that we saw under this tree with that woman? That was my dad. And that woman was definitely not my mom.
Miss Price, how good of you to join us.
I'm so sorry we're late. My shift ran late at the diner and then just sorry.
Let us proceed. One of you here is new to the Blackwell disciplinary process, and the other is all too familiar with it. Blackwell's code of conduct is built upon a foundation of mutual respect meant to foster an environment conducive to education and enrichment. When that respect is violated...
Reality check time. Yesterday did actually happen. I ditched school with Rachel Amber, and then Rachel really did start that fire. And that was after we actually agreed to run away from here. Right?
Are you paying attention to me, Chloe?
What?
Not at all.
Miss Price, the last time we met, an agreement was brokered. Do you recall what that was?
It was to meet him after school for a talk, I believe.
Don't get in trouble again?
Trouble is merely the byproduct, Miss Price. What's at issue is your attitude. We agreed that you would rededicate yourself to becoming an exemplary Blackwell citizen.
We did?
In the event that you were unable or unwilling to do so, we also agreed that it would become pertinent to reassess your future status at the Academy. Despite all this, you engaged in the following actions yesterday. Insubordinate language. Witnesses saying you were involved in bullying Nathan Prescott.
The hell I was! I stood up for that little weirdo.
I suppose that's one interpretation of events.
Say what you will about my daughter, but she is not a bully.
Mama
Maybe you
to the
should be talking
rescue.
to Drew instead of me. You know, the guy who actually did what you're accusing me of.
Mr. North's situation requires sensitivity. It will be handled separately.
And Chloe's situation is less sensitive?
I do not discuss other students' situations. We are here to discuss your daughter and her actions.
Convenient.
Mom, you know this is all bullshit, right?
I'm beginning to suspect that myself.
I am sorry you feel that way, but your daughter's misbehavior is real and serious. And yet, even with your prodigious disciplinary record, Miss Price, we needn't discuss any of it.
We needn't?
No, because you severed your relationship with Blackwell the minute you left school grounds without permission.
What does that mean?
It means you forced my hand. This is a consequence of your actions, Chloe. I have no choice
I
but
made
to...
her do it.
What? What?
What?
What?
What?
Yesterday was all me. My idea. I was having a bad day. I needed to blow off some steam, and I took it too far. Chloe tried to talk me out of it. I've been down that road, she told me. You're better than this. But I wouldn't listen. See, Chloe was afraid I'd get in trouble or hurt, so she came with me. But only to keep me safe.
God, and no one sees that.
I'm just sorry you got caught up in it, Chloe. That you allowed me to drag you down to my level. Can you forgive me?
Play along.
Yeah, sure. We're cool.
Thank you. I'll make it up to you. I promise.
Chloe, is this true?
It's true.
Totally not true. She really is an amazing actress.
He doesn't see
Miss
it.
Price?
God.
Fine, yes. It was her idea, but it's not like she kidnapped me. We were in it together.
Miss Amber, based on what you've just told me, I have grounds to punish you. Are you sure what you've told me is the truth?
Yes.
This can't be the full story, Rachel. Ray.
Just to be clear, Miss Amber, you're sure Chloe Price didn't coerce you, or...
Coerce her?
I'm just trying to get to the bottom of why someone like Rachel...
Oh, I think we're clear, Principal Wells. Someone like Rachel, but not my daughter.
Excuse me?
Do you have a list of students you assume the worst about?
Yeah, let's not make this worse than it already is.
You have no right to treat Chloe this way. This is because she's on financial aid, isn't it?
Let's all just calm down.
After everything she's been through in the last 2 years, you should be ashamed of yourself.
Miss
Shots
Price.
fired.
Mrs. Price.
Mrs. Price, I appreciate your position, but I assure you, it is only your daughter's past behavior that has led us here today.
I understand, Mr. Wells. There is no doubt that Chloe's behavior must improve. But given what we've just learned about the negative influence she was under, I hope you will allow her just one more chance.
Miss Amber, I am as surprised as I am disappointed in you.
I understand.
This being your first infraction in no way reduces its severity. Still, we will not be suspending you at this time. But you have squandered our trust. You will no longer be my administrative assistant first period. And you will no longer be involved in Blackwell's performance of The Tempest.
No.
But the performance is tonight.
For someone so aware of our school calendar, Miss Price, I would expect fewer absences on your record.
Ray. She loves that show. Since this is her first infraction, don't
Mr.
you
Amber,
think,
I don't tell you how to run the district attorney's office. Please don't tell me how to run my school. There's a reason we have understudies for all circumstances. accidental and deliberate. I'm sure your understudy.
Victoria Chase.
Yes, I'm sure Victoria Chase will do fine.
That is
What
such...
was that, Miss Price?
Chloe is upset for her friend, but we are both grateful that she is not going to be unduly blamed for what happened.
There is plenty of blame to go around. Chloe's future at Blackwell will be discussed next. Unless you had something to add first, Miss Price.
If we go along with Rachel, she'll probably continue to miss out on the Tempest, which is something that she was actually really looking forward to. Or if you take the blame, then it just kind of like puts her in a really awkward position because she just, laid her neck out for you, and that wouldn't be good for anyone, so...
No. Nothing to add.
I'm glad. Though Chloe may not have been the mastermind of yesterday's events, it was, as I prefaced, the proverbial last straw. In light of your many past transgressions, I have no choice but to suspend you for the rest of the year.
But it was the other girl's idea. She confessed.
And she will be punished accordingly, but that does not absolve Chloe of her responsibility.
You know what? I used to think Chloe was exaggerating about you, but now I see that she didn't go nearly far enough.
Mrs. Price, let me remind you that Chloe's case for reinstatement begins now. Her actions and those of your own will be weighed carefully when the time comes. Do you understand me? Both of you.
Yeah, let's not fight anymore.
Yeah. I mean, as much as I ever do.
Chloe? We understand, Mr. Wells.
I will have Skip Matthews escort you to clean out your locker. You may wait outside my office until he arrives. That is all. Good day, Mrs. Price. Mr. and Mrs. Amber.
Ray.
Come on, Chloe.
Gun-free zone.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, too.
Meet me at the junkyard later?
You bet.
They are so down to a schedule now.
I didn't get the chance to introduce myself. I'm Joyce.
Mrs. Price.
I'm Rose. This is James. I'm sorry we had to meet like this.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sure for you this is an unusual circumstance.
We really should be going. Nice to meet you.
He's definitely not into it at all.
Mom,
I'll see you in the parking lot.
Hey, Chloe. I'm supposed to walk you out.
Just you and me. Hey, Skip.
You know I was supposed to have today off, right?
Sorry that my totally fair and impartial hearing inconvenienced you, man. I don't really care about any of this shit. Except my secret stash. Might as well grab my emergency joint while I'm here. Trusty keeper of my graffiti pens. You've served me well. Love how every time someone tells me how much potential I have, it's right before saying how I'm wasting it all.
F. Chloe, I need to start seeing more effort from you, or you're going to fail my class. The quality of your work lately simply doesn't speak to the amount of potential I see in you. I know you're better than this.
Having Justin as my locker neighbor was one of the few not shitty things about this place. Dad got Bongo from the rescue shelter. Then he got run over by a car. Moral of the story, no one's ever really rescued.
Well... God, that sucks. Okay. That was weird. Well, the thing is... like... even as tragic as, you know, his accident is, like, you still cared for him a little bit. I'm sure that's better than nothing at all.
Maybe chem was the class I hated the least.
I mean, if she didn't hate it that much, like, I wonder why she doesn't, you know, put more effort into it.
If Chloe leaves Blackwell at 11 a.m., going 100 miles per hour, how long will it take her to get as far away as fucking possible?
The real questions. God, the idea of throwing away textbooks is so cringeworthy. Like, ask any college student. You have to sell them back. Let's see, English.
I should write a poem to mark the occasion. Something with imagery.
Ouch.
I had big plans for adding to this collage. Oh well. Absolutely, positively the best concert of 2008. Too bad it's time to go.
It's a really cool poster. Unfortunately, we can't keep it for whatever reason. Just fold it up, put it in your pockets.
Wonder who will grace this space after me.
Almost.
Finally, what I actually came here for.
God, he's so oblivious to all this.
Jackpot. Wait. What the hell? Damn it, Justin.
Chloe, hey-o, had to borrow your stash. Desperate times, you know. I promise I'll get you back next week. Well, I won't be here, because I've been suspended.
Fuck every inch of this place. I wish I could tag it from floor to ceiling. But with Skip watching me...
bathroom. Then I'm out. Cool?
Okay, but try to make it fast, will you?
No, never tell a girl to hurry up in the bathroom. It's tagging time.
No one asks me for dances because I only know how to flail. I always look like I'm drowning.
Insubordinate, Wallace.
I'd rather stand still, hold tightly to the walls. No care, no care in the world. No care, no care.
I think that's Max. Maybe.
Don't care anymore. I don't care.
Giant middle finger. Wouldn't take forever to get ready by David. There will be consequences by now. You see the fire alarm that Max pulled the first game. I'm leaving Rachel. Episode 2, Brave New World. Just lazy David. Elf Barbarian, Steph and Mike, trying too hard, Frank, your pathetic biker. You're definitely just lazy. Ah, there's so much to read, not enough time. And Victoria is about to stumble upon all of that. And her expression here is just priceless. I get it. Okay, I'm sorry, that was bad. Severed Yeti head. Yep, just there.
Later, Skip.
Later.
He's not amused.
Looks like David's here. Awesome.
Alright.
Another letter to Max. That I'll never send. At least Journal Max won't abandon me the way real Max did.
I will read that in a second.
Three guesses whose bike this is, and they all start with Miss Grant.
Darwin is my homeboy.
Damn.
Don't make me use
I guess
my
I will
teacher
miss
voice.
one thing about this
Science
place.
doesn't care what you believe. That's so fitting that it's her moped. It's like really spunky. My other vehicle can do the Kessel run in less than 12 parsecs. I think that's a Star Wars reference. But if anyone who's taken astrology knows that parsecs isn't a speed, but it's a distance. So it's just a meta joke, I guess. And this car is probably Rachel's father's?
Wells's car.
Oh.
Crushing spirits must pay pretty well.
Alright, very fancy car for the principal himself. Fitting. Normal car? Holden C, Holden Caulfield, perhaps? It's a pretty cool reference. A bird.
Okay. Yeah. Bye. Elitist Blackwell bird.
It's just a bird, Chloe. God. Do not want to walk that way. Bigfoot head. Oh, that's so creepy. T. Sawyer, Tom Sawyer. Ah, these are all like literature references.
Taking pride in Blackwell athletics means taking pride in yourself. Also, the trustees and their enormous bank accounts.
Blackwell lacrosse. Let's see. Does his car have a reference on it? Aham. I don't think I understand that one. Nikola Tesla. Okay, that's pretty easy.
Max would have loved this shit.
Future needs excellence. Because of a generous grant from the Prescott Foundation, Blackwell will be offering several new courses next fall designed to nurture the artistic gifts of its students. Art 101, Visual Concepts, Art 102, Intro to Composition, Art 103, Intro to Ceramics, Art 201, Intermediate Photoshop, Art 202, Intro to Character Modeling and Animation, Art 301, Photography, and Art 302, Independent Study by invitation only. Special thanks to Caroline Prescott. That's cool. If Max just transferred back and then jumped to like a high-level class, photography. I mean, she's good, so. Oh, this is for the play. Do you have a license plate? Luis. Oh, lights.
I guess these stage lights are for the Tempest.
If you write on them, I wonder if it's gonna cast a shadow during the actual
What
play.
could the Tempest use more of?
I can't really remember what the play is about, but like I know they talked about it in the first episode, and it's kind of like when Rachel was explaining it, it was kind of like a mirror of how she and Chloe met, and it's just like these like very unusual circumstances, but like the chemistry behind, like between them two is like really powerful. And I'm gonna go with Anarchy, because
All that's left is to get arrested.
you know their relationship is, I wouldn't say ordinary, it's very unordinary, it's very different. And so I guess with Anarchy it's just kind of like, you know, what was I saying? Yeah, just kind of radical, different, not vanilla. Thelma. Okay. Do you have a license plate? No.
But whenever I needed to bum one, no one here smokes. Fuck this place.
Relatable smoker problems.
No more extracurricular activities. No more curricular activities either.
All Blackwell students welcome. Tempest Party, Blackwell Swimming Pool. Enter the Vortex Club. Yeah, no thanks. Katniss Everdeen? Yeah. Hunger Games.
Maybe they'll use my scholarship money to finally fix this pothole.
Yeah, school problems. Jim Stark? I don't think I know this one.
I guess this fire is no joke. Still can't believe Rachel started it.
Arcadia Bay Fire Department, high alert. Due to a forest fire in the area, Arcadia Bay is on high fire safety alert. Know your role. Number 1, respond to fire alarms immediately and in orderly fashion. Number 2, review your emergency exit locations in school and at home. Number 3, discuss emergency protocol with your parents or guardians. Do your part to help keep Arcadia Bay safe. Oh, it's Elliot.
My other vehicle is drama.
LD Bryan, life is a stage. It's probably someone in the theater department. God. This car. Muad Dib. Don't know that one.
Someone's trying a bit too hard with those bumper stickers.
Pisshead, Satan's baby mama, Sneaky dog. Pisshead, Crusty rim, ear cheese, lung butter. God, whose car is this? Okay, one last thing to do before talking to Mom. Elliot.
Elliot and I have gone to school together since we were in kindergarten. Until today.
He's like playing video games on his phone.
Hey, Elliot.
What brings Chloe Price to school on a Saturday morning?
Why are you
Nothing
at school
good, I
on a
bet.
Saturday morning?
I was suspended.
Wait, really? Holy shit!
I know. I'm surprised it took this long, too.
Do you want a hug?
Who says that? Oh god. This is my second time witnessing this and it's still really awkward. But I'm gonna go with what I chose the first time, so
Okay.
she sounds not interested in it at all. Yeah. Pat.
Thanks. Yeah, it sucks for Rachel, too. She was kicked out of the play because of me.
She'll live.
Harsh, man. Anyway, what are you doing here?
I'd figured I'd see the Tempest anyway. I was going to text you, actually. I got 2 tickets in case you changed your mind.
Oh, thanks, I guess.
Yeah?
That isn't until nighttime.
So you in? Might help you take your mind off things.
Still a no. Sorry.
Oh, that's cool. Maybe we can hang out instead?
Nah, I think I'll just chill at home. I better go. My mom is waiting to stick her attack mustache on me. Her boyfriend. Don't worry about it. See you around, Elliot.
Yeah. Later.
Poor boy. Okay.
It's about damn time.
David, please.
Deep breaths. 3, 2, 1.
Mom is clearly fighting to hide her disappointment. Which, of course, just makes this worse.
I'll handle it. Chloe, after today...
Chloe, your mother and I have been talking.
I don't care.
I know. That's what we need to talk about.
This isn't a fight, Chloe. It's a conversation. Remember that.
I don't need a conversation. Not with Sergeant Asshat here. I just need some space.
Do not use that language with your mother.
If my mother has something to say, she will say it to me.
She has. The problem is, you don't listen. Maybe if you try listening to me, instead of fighting me about everything, you might actually learn a thing or two.
What? Like how to have no job? Or how to be a soldier?
Low blow.
Soldiers put family and future above self and now. Getting kicked out of school? That's what losers do.
David, that's out of line. You weren't with us in there. Chloe was treated unfairly.
Now you're making excuses for her? Chloe needs to take responsibility.
I decide what Chloe needs, not you. Right now, what I need most of all is for the two of you to start getting along.
Chloe, I don't want to fight. I care about your mother very much. And you too. I'd like for us to start over. What do you say?
An olive branch.
Sure. Reset button pressed.
I am glad to hear it. From now on, I will be assisting your mother in a few areas. Like making sure that you are no longer abusing drugs or alcohol.
David, do you really think now is the right time?
Joyce, please. We must be a united front.
Military
Mom.
lingo.
Chloe, I'd like you to empty your pockets and place all your belongings on the trunk of the car.
What the fuck?
If we are going to start over, we have to know that you are not abusing drugs. If you're not, you should be eager for the chance to prove it.
Mom, you saw
Stop
how I
and
was
frisk.
treated in there. Now you want to treat me the same way? I don't need more discipline from you. I need my mom.
I know, Chloe, and I'm sorry, but David feels...
Joyce.
We feel this is the best way to start fresh.
Let's go, Chloe. Quit stalling.
Well, the good thing is that there was no weed in her locker as Justin took it, so... And she doesn't have any alcohol on her either, so...
Fine. You want to see my shit so badly?
Graffiti markers, some cigarettes... flash drive and some thick wad of cash. Oh, jeez. The cat photo. It's Bongo. Phone and her key.
You know what
He looks
sucks even
impressed.
worse than invading someone's privacy? Doing it for no reason.
You're awfully smug for someone who just got kicked out of school.
Oh, David. Chloe, I'm sorry. Can you forgive me?
Anything for you, Mom.
I forgive you. You were under a terrible influence.
I just worry about you, but that's no excuse.
Joyce, you can't start apologizing now.
That's a
This
bad
will only
parking job. I
encourage
just
her.
noticed that. Holy crap.
That's enough out of you, David. We need to start treating each other better. And that means all of us. We need a new beginning. A new chapter. One that will involve the three of us together.
What does that mean?
We both agree that the best thing for everyone at this stage is for me to move in.
Gasp.
No fucking way!
Chloe, after everything that's happened, I'm at a loss. I need help.
Exactly. We need a firmer hand steering this ship.
Talk to me, Chloe. Tell me what you're feeling.
You're trying. I get it. I swear, I do. And I've been making it harder for you. But this is not the answer.
It's the only answer I have, Chloe.
In a million years, I never thought you'd choose David over me. I'm sorry I took that for granted.
I'm not choosing anyone over anyone else. It's about the three of us having a home together.
It'll be better than you think, Chloe. Once everything's running smoothly, you'll see what a stable home can be like.
To get in the car or not to get in the car?
Hey!
There is no home. Not if he's there.
Chloe.
Let her go. She'll come home as soon as her tantrum is over.
Elliot's like, what just happened?
How do you know which way is up when your whole life has been turned upside down? Blackwell's done with me. I can't go home anymore. Is this junkyard all I've got left?
Bonnie?
Ugh. This thing is a mess. But maybe I can fix it. If this beast will ever run again, the first thing it needs is a new battery. Wonder if I can find one around here.
I think this might be the truck that she drives in the first game. The one where she, yeah, the one where she drives to pick up Max when she's in that fight with Nathan. I think so, pretty sure. Okay, that's a reading. Okay, we definitely read most of this. Okay. Max? With all this Shakespeare shit going on, I thought I'd write you a sonnet. Then I realized that rhyming is hard and nothing really rhymes with Rachel, which seems fitting, given that I've never actually met anyone like Rachel before. With Rachel, everything is a game of some kind. I had to use my breaking and entering skills to get this viewfinder working just so we could spy on peeps at the park. Rachel was hilarious, making up dialogue for them, and I actually held my own mocking some tight short wearing speedwalker. After we watched some old Gummel suckface, Rachel decided it was high time we unsobered ourselves, so we hatched a plan to steal wine from these yuppie picnickers. And since it's Rachel, the plan involved elaborate acting and more improv on my part. I killed it, once again. I'd still never be caught dead on stage, but this type of acting I can get behind. Our hard-earned wine in tow, we journeyed forth in search of more fun and games. Chloe the Unsober. Max? I don't even know. I don't. First off, was your money on Chloe blows this and goes back to having no friends again? I hope so. How did I fuck it up? One moment I'm having the day of my life. The next moment I'm awkwardly confessing feelings for her like some dork asking the head cheerleader to the prom, and she blew me off, because of course she did. But wait, that's not all, because as soon as Rachel leaves I find a car. My dead dad's fucking car. This twisted, shattered, ugly reminder of what used to be my life. So I smashed it up, obviously, and then I passed out and had a dream where my dad told me to find Rachel back at the park, and Rachel set herself on fire. But enough about me. How was your day? Chloe the twisted, shattered, and ugly. Max, when did you decide you were done with me? I mean, how did you know it was time to move on? I ask because Rachel and I have decided we're done with this shit town. We've had it. It's bye-bye Bay. But instead of just ghosting it, like someone I know, we're gonna leave a trail of destruction in our wake. For Rachel, that means burning the fucking forest down. I know, crazy. But guess what? I'm pretty crazy too. In not unrelated news, I finally got my ass suspended from Blackwell. And Rachel got booted from her play, which strangely sucks even worse. I should probably be more upset about being a high school dropout, but I'm not. It's just another chapter of fuckery in the story of my life. So yeah, burning bridges literally and academically. That's how you make an exit, woman. Chloe, the exit wounder. This is Max's t-shirt, Jane Doe. Another journal entry for Max. Max, you ever hated someone's guts but then later felt bad because you found out they're actually cooler than you thought? Yeah, me neither. David got it inside his douchebag skull that he needs to start cracking down on me, which meant demanding I empty my pockets for him in the Blackwell parking lot. I went along with it, but just to make him look like an idiot in front of Mom since I wasn't holding. I guess it backfired because now David is moving into my old house. I say old house because if he's there, I sure as shit am not. Oh, I also bumped into Elliot. He's super into me still. Everyone wants a piece of Price. Chloe, bane of fascists. David, fascist. James and Rose. You can't trust normal people. Just ask Rachel. Her dad seems like the most normal guy on the planet, but he also turns out to be a cheating dickwad. Come to think of it, maybe that is normal? What sucks is that Rachel and her parents actually seem to get along really well before. James is the new district attorney in Arcadia Bay, which is the reason Rachel's family moved up here from Orange County. Despite his job, James doesn't act like an uptight law enforcer all the time, unlike some wannabe father figures I know. Rose, Rachel's mom, also seems pretty decent. She certainly really loves Rachel and James. Poor lady. Whatever happens with Rachel's family, it still seems like she really does love her parents. And maybe that's all that matters? I'd certainly rather have a cheating dickwad dad than a dead one. Ooh, lots of text messages. Members of the Blackwell community, please be advised that a fast-moving wildfire has recently been sighted in the vicinity of Culmination State Park. I have spoken with the Arcadia Bay Forest Watch, who do not believe any evacuations are necessary at this time, as the Blackwell campus is not within the affected area or the fire's current projected path. Please utilize caution while traveling to and from campus. Faculty and staff have been asked to waive punctuality requirements for all sports and extracurricular activities this weekend. Rachel, we did not read text messages for a while. Made it into my house without seeing either of my parents. Sweet. You were born to be a spy. Jumping out of trains and shit. Oh man, we'd make such a great team. No enemy viewfinder would ever be safe from you again. Haha. Meanwhile, you're deep undercover as a passed out person. Lol. Today was unforgettable. Some of it sucked. Yeah. You know what doesn't suck? What? You. You also don't suck. I know. We should probably sleep. Got Wells tomorrow morning. Yeah, my fault. Worth it. And the next morning, Wells blows. That meeting hella sucked. You're hella weird. You are. Seriously, we'll get revenge. Arcadia Bay Forest Watch. Urgent. Fire weather update. Arcadia Bay Forest Watch. Arcadia Bay, Oregon 0202. AM PST, Saturday, May 8th, 2010. Active Class D wildfire, not contained. Use caution. Check local media for road closures. Hey, heads up. Wells is on the warpath. Oh no! Seriously, just trying to help. Yeah, right, you killed me this morning. That's what the GM does, dude. Also, thanks for playing with us. Mikey had a blast. He's cool. He's been down lately, not sure why, but I know playing with you really meant a lot. Elliot? Holy shit, did you get Wells' text about fire? You okay? Yeah. You? Yeah, I'm just in my room. Hey, you want me to send you the chem homework? So boring. Mom. Oh boy. Your school called. I think you know why. We have a meeting tomorrow with Principal Wells. I need you to do better. Chloe? Chloe? Chloe, I'm worried about you. Please let me know you're okay, okay? Chloe, did you hear there's a fire? Please, text me so I don't worry. Chloe, are you okay? Chloe, please. I'm fine. Oh, thank goodness. Come home by curfew. We have that meeting early tomorrow. Again, Chloe? Really? Chloe, you can't keep doing this to me. I'm trying my best. And this is just now. Chloe, David's trying to do what he thinks is best. He's such a tool. I didn't like that he asked you to empty your pockets. Then you were completely innocent. Chloe, can't you just forget about David for a second? Think about me. Maybe I just need space, okay? Maybe I need my daughter back. Alright, well, I think we're gonna take a break from here, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Until then. If you wish to support me in creating more content, please consider becoming a patron through Patreon. For my existing patrons, as the new year approaches, I'm aiming to add some reward tiers while scrapping some others. All of this and more information can be found on my page's most recent text post.